Greetings, sorcery fans. I just got back from MagicCon Las Vegas, so I'm catching up on my mail and packages that I received while I was gone. One of the things that I was looking for was the Camelot Legends board game that originally had artwork by Quinton Hoover. So this Brother Knight card that was in Sorcery. I remember there was this Camelot game that was done in about 2004. And I previously had a copy of this Governale character card that Mark Poole signed. So back in MagicCon Minneapolis, you can check my playlists. When I picked up this Library of Alexandria playmat from Mark Poole, Jeff Menges was there in GP Minneapolis, and he gave me this copy of Governale. I think it was probably because Jeff was doing cards for Sorcery's Arthurian Legends at the time, but it was on NDA and he couldn't talk about it, so he must have been doing some research on Arthurian Legends and Camelot. So he picked up this card game and gave me this card, and then I went and got Mark Poole to sign it. So fast forward to 2024, Arthurian Legends came out. I pulled this Brother Knight card in my Arthurian Legends boxes. Then I ordered this amazing game. It's called Camelot Legends. This is a used copy, so I don't think it's going to be pristine perfect, but you can tell it is a board RPG game where you follow the King Arthur and his knights at the round table, and you go through Camelot. The cool part about this is there's a lot of vintage Magic the Gathering artists that contributed to this game, including Ed Beard Jr., who is fabled to have done some dragons for the next Sorcery set. I think there's a dragon set coming out that Ed Beard has shown some of the artwork for. Notably, Quinton Hoover, who passed away in 2013, he drew this Brother Knight card that was included originally in the Camelot Legends and then secondarily reprinted in Arthurian Legends from Sorcery. Also, Donato Giancola, who no longer works for Magic. Melissa A. Benson, who did the King Arthur in Arthurian Legends. Then there's also Raven Mimura and much more, including Mark Poole is in here. And then a couple other artists that I'm not familiar with. So I'm going to open up this board game. I'm going to show you what's inside of it. I'm going to try to find the Brother Knight card. And then I'm going to sort the cards by artist. And then I will also take all the Mark Poole cards and Melissa A. Benson cards that are not signed in this set, and I'm going to take them to the next MagicCon or SorceryCon and have those artists sign those cards. So here we go. Thanks for tuning in today. Subscribe to the channel if you want kind of like vintage RPG, TCG content in your feed every day. I do a lot of Magic the Gathering, Alpha Beta Unlimited, and now Sorcery, Alpha Beta Arthurian Legends. Here's the rule book. Looks like a pretty nice rule book. Looks like there's also like Excalibur sword. There's a lot of King Arthur, probably Sir Lancelot down there. A lot of art inspired by King Arthur. Here's Sir Mordred, which we've seen in Arthurian Legends. Theft of Excalibur, High King. Talks about the different players, green, blue, and yellow players. This is how to play the game. If you're interested, you can pick up copies of these. I got this on eBay for about $12 plus shipping, but I think you can buy them sealed if you're interested in pristine mint copies of the game. You can find them sealed still. And then there are some game pieces. This is looks like art. Doesn't say who the art is by. This is a Cornwall. Ed Beard Jr. did that one. That's pretty nice. Then we have Camelot. This is also by Ed Beard Jr. Fantastic. And here is Perilous Forest by Paul Professor Herbert. Prof. Okay. I like Camelot the best. Camelot is a great artwork. Also in Arthurian Legends, Jeff Menges got to do the painting of Camelot. Then we have, what are these? These are like combat diplomacy cards. Not sure how to play the game, but that's included in our adventures. Oh, and then here are the cards, the character cards. Classic. rubber band, classic rubber bands. Not the best storage. I would put these in like team bags of 100 clear team bags if you have those, but these are the cards. You can see some of them are played on the back. These are all characters. Let's see if they're all characters. Oh, there's some events. So these are characters. Let's sort these by characters. I'm not sure what to expect in this set, but those are characters. I do like sorting videos, so thanks for tuning in if you're a fan of sorting. We have some events here. These are all events cards. I'm guessing the rules are a lot like Uno, draw 4, wild card, that kind of stuff. Stay tuned. We're going to get to the art on the front of the cards pretty shortly here. A lot of the cards are inverted, upside down. Been stored for 20 years in this box. Let me know if you've played Camelot Legends. I can't imagine it wouldn't be that bad of a game. Okay, those are events. Now we have a special card, special, a final card, 3 final cards. Don't know what those are. I should have read the rules, but we got another deck of cards here with another rubber band. Minor playware, but not too bad. So here's more characters on this side of the box. On the back of the box, it did tell you there's like 60 characters, 39 events, and then a few other cards. But today I'm going to search for the Mark Pool cards. I'm going to pull them out. So I'm probably not going to play this game, to be honest. All right, here's the final cards. I guess I'll save those till the end. And then the special cards, those seem special, so I'm going to save the special cards till the end. And then the events are probably... Okay. All right, I'm already ready. I got the Brother Knight ready to go. I'm going to start sorting these by artist. Here we go. And the big reveal. They're not organized in any special way, but you'll recognize a lot of these names from Arthurian Legends sorcery set, and I don't know if there's any duplicates, but we'll find out. So this is Sardinus, art by Slobin Cook. Then we have Sardinian Dinadan. That's Melissa A. Benson, so let's save Melissa. Lady Lioness, D.W. Gross. Morgan Le Fay is a really good card in sorcery, and this is by Mark Evans. Here is Sir Argivan, also in Sorcery Arthurian Legends, Craig Maher. Lady Etard, Melissa Benson. We'll put that in Melissa Benson. Princess Isolde, D.W. Gross. Sir Lambigus, Craig Maher again. Here we go. Sir Accolone, Mark Poole. That's what we want to see. Mark said he did a few cards. I did an interview with Mark on my channel. If you want to look at my Minneapolis MagicCon playlist, Mark talks about the cards that he did in Camelot Legends. Here's Thomas Manning. Another Mark Poole. This is King Arthur. That is amazing. King Arthur by Mark Poole. I'm going to get that signed. We have Princess Guinevere by Carissa Schwinch. We have Nimue by Raven Missoura. We also have Sir Alessander by Donato Giancola, awesome magic artist. Sir Bors by Mark Poole. Sir Gareth by Derek Gross Sr. Governale, I saw this one before. This is Mark Poole. This is the one that I had previously, and it had Mark sign it right here. So Governale is good. We'll put that in the Mark Poole pile. We also got Sir Sagramore by Mark Poole, great. Sir Tristan. This is by Jeff Menges. Oh, sweet. Jeff Menges. Then we got Sir Agloval by Heather Benton. We got Sir Lucan by D.W. Gross. Sir Harris, Heather Benton again. Sir Gawain by Melissa A. Benson. We got Sir Bedivere, Ed Beard Jr. Then we got King Pellinor by Raven. Then we got Sir Lancelot. That's by Melissa Benson. We got King Pellis. That's by Mark Evans. Sir Percival. This is by Donato Giancola. King Lot. Derek Mr. Senior. Lady Lunette, Melissa A. Benson. Sir Owain by Paul Prof. Hubert. Sir Marhouse by Melissa A. Benson. Sir Hector Damaris. Storn A. Cook. Over here. Archbishop of Canterbury by Mark Jackson. King Mark. This is by Mark Evans. Sir Tor by Derek Gross Sr. And then Hello Wes. Drew Baker. Gareth Dwarf. Jim Pavlek. So quite a few artists so far. We have Dame Bragwain by Carissa Swinson. Here we go. Sir Grifflet by Mark Poole. I've seen this art somewhere before. I definitely want to get Mark to sign this little knight with a falcon or a griffin there. And then we have Sir Priamus, also in Arthurian Legends. Patrick McAvoy. Sir Dragonet by Raven. Misura. Lacote Male Tail. Thomas Gianni. Sir Peleus. This is by Jim Pavlik. We got Sir Palamides by Craig Maher. We got The White Knight, Ed Beard Jr. Queen Morgause, Mark Evans. Sir Galahad. This is by Jim Pavlik again. Sir Lionel by Randy Asplund. He did Magic the Gathering cards as well. So if you're just tuning in, I'm going through this Camelot Legends card game, looking for all the Magic card artists who also did Sorcery Contested Realm. This is Sir Balin by Donato Giancola, who used to do Magic the Gathering. Is a fantastic fantasy artist. We have Merlin. I think this is probably a pretty good card. That is art by Melissa A. Benson, who did art in Magic and Sorcery. Sir Turquin. This is by Drew Baker. And I have piles sorted over here. Sir K, which is also in Arthurian Legends. This is by D.W. Gross. Nassian by Melissa A. Benson. Sir Lamorak, also in Arthurian Legends. This is by Mark Evans. We have Sir Mordred, also in Arthurian Legends, by Ed Beard Jr. And then we have Sir Bruinus by Raven Memura again. Sir Paris, Ed Beard Jr. King Ban by Mark Jackson. And finally, the final character of the box is Sir Andred by the great Mark Poole. So those are my piles of artists. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Looks like 22 different artists in the set here. Some artists only did one card, like Thomas Gran and Carissa Swenson. Patrick McAvoy only did one card. Some artists did 2 cards. Drew Baker did a couple cards. Mark Jackson did a couple cards. Princess. And then we have, these are all basically non-Magic the Gathering artists in this pile here. Did not find the Brother Knight card, so maybe it's an event and not a character. Yes, we had Donato, Ed Beard Jr., Randy Asplund. Then we got our bud Jeff Menges. Melissa A. Benson, looks like she did a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She did 8 characters. And then finally, Mark Poole did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 characters, including King Arthur. So I'll get those signed by Mark at the next MagicCon. I've got a few of these event cards. I'm going to sort these by artist as well. Let's see what we got. We got Lady of the Lake by Ed Beard Jr. Put the characters over here. Lady of the Lake, Ed Beard Jr. The Green Knight by Melissa A. Benson. Theft of Excalibur by Chris Den. We got Mystic Temptation by Thomas Manning. Siege Perilous by Noel Meyer. Grand Torment by Randy Asplund. Magic the Gathering. The Black Knight by Ed Beard Jr. Visit to the Otherworld by Ed Beard Jr. True Edge of Cornwall, Jim Pavlik. Mysterious Damosel by Carissa Swinson. Trial by Combat by Jeff Menges. Yes. Assassination by D.W. Gross. The Roman War by Donato Giancola. The Round Table by Mark Jackson. Maybe Mike Jackson. These have victory points on them. This is by Noel Meyer. Test of Armor. We have Villainous Request. Storn A. Cook. Castle of Maidens, Drew Baker. Isle of Avalon by Melissa A. Benson. Noble Alliance by Jeremy McHugh. I like the art on that one. That one's like I think they're getting married in that picture. We have Royal Boon by Thomas Manning. Tournament of Logres by Patrick McAvoy. Treachery of Cornwall. This is by Thomas Gianni. Knights of the Quest by Heather Bruton. Horn of Deganus by Patrick McAvoy. Strength of Orkney by Mark Evans. Irish Alliance by Thomas Gianni. Sword of the Stone by Jeff Mangus. Yeah, Jeff. Then we got Dark Journey, Paul Herbert. Battle of Carleon by Thomas Gianni. The Questing Beast is by Carissa Swenson. French Delegation by Quinton Hoover. There it is. That is the Brother Knight card. It is a event in the game of Camelot, and you can see the art here. I'll give you a quick side by side. This is Camelot Legends. There it is. French Delegation, art by Quinton Hoover, who did Brother Knight in Sorcery Arthurian Legends. There it is. Cool, pretty cool. And then you got a few more events left. And then the last few cards. We got False Promise, Melissa A. Benson. Feast of Pentecost by Tina Druce Hoffman. And The Grail Castle by Tina Druce Hoffman. Okay. So that's it for the events. Looks like there's about 40 events, and again, about a dozen to 16 different artists, including Ed Beard, Melissa A. Benson, Jeff Mangus, Donato, Randy, and Quinton. So no Mark Poole events, but we did get the Quinton Hoover. There's also a couple special cards, 3 special cards, and some final cards. So I'll do those last 3 final cards. Then I'll wrap up this video. We're 23 minutes in, looking at all 100 or so of these Camelot cards. We have High King by Mark Poole. That's fantastic. We're going to put that in the Mark Poole pile. We've got Excalibur by Jeff Mangus. That's amazing. Awesome. Jeff Mangus. We'll get that signed. And then we have Love Potion by Heather Bruton. I think there's a Love Potion card in Arthurian Legends Sorcery. We got the Final War here, the final cards by Chris Dean. We got Sacred Quest by Craig Maher and Dragon Slayer by Paul Prof. Herbert. Okay, that's it, everybody. That is Camelot Legends. I'm going to go sort these cards by artist, take them with me to the next Magic Con. So I'll get Mark Poole, Jeff Mangus, maybe Melissa A. Benson if I go to a Sorcery Con. And then I'll save this French Delegation with the Brother Knight in my Quinton Hoover collection. Can't get that signed anymore, but I'll definitely hang on to that. So here's Excalibur, High King, probably the hits of the box here. These special cards, they're very special. So if you're interested in Camelot Legends, you can check the internet and pick up your own set, get your cards signed or graded. I don't know if you want to get these graded, but you sure can. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the next sorcery or magic card video on my channel. Thanks, everyone.